Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet once again. My name is Jason, and today we're back with some more Penumbra Overture. Sorry for the delay, I actually had some recording problems. Penumbra, I don't know, for some reason OBS decided it was going to start messing up, and I actually could not record. It was only recording at like 4 frames per second, and even then there's some graphical glitches that were really occurring that when I did manage to get it working. So that's why there was a delay. I was actually hoping to be done this by this point here, but whatever, enough of that. I also, and as a result, I ended up playing through part of the game already, so there's a little bit of the mystery lost, but I'll do my best to be surprised. I didn't get too far though, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Alright, so we left off in the generator room. Ooh. And if I recall correctly, we need to get the power going on this thing. I don't think... I'm trying to remember what I ended up recording. I should have looked at that first. Anyways, we need to get the power going. And to do that, we basically need... Do I have the manual? I didn't get the manual. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to retrace my steps. For the first little bit, because, you know, obviously that's going to be a little bit quicker this time through. Oh man, there's a lot that got cut out, I just realized. Well, there's some really neat parts coming up, so we're gonna go ahead and share that. And it's a little bit blind because, like I said, it's been a while since I've actually been able to record it, and as such, I've kind of forgotten what I needed to do. So, anyways, we're back in these tunnels here. Let's go ahead and grab the flashlight. I'm trying to remember where to go. No, this is back at the entrance. We don't want to go there. Now, let's see here. Oh, yes, I remember exactly. That's scary sounding, right? There's actually a dog on the other side of this. Actually, I'll use the flashlight. I don't know how it's going to show up. There's a big grate here, and we need to open this up, but we can't because there's a keypad here, but we need power to be able to, you know, go ahead and use it. So... we're gonna go ahead and go search through the other parts that we can get to. Like this door here. Let's open this up. And inside this room, there's a box of fuses, and we're like, hey, that's great, we can go ahead and use that to repair the generator, but then it says 50 amp fuses, but the box is empty. Still, the contents can't be far away, and they're not. In fact, they are in the same room. See it up there? There's the fuse. So we just jump up here and can I reach? Oh, I stacked the boxes in the wrong spot. There we go. Come on. I'm a little bit disappointed because I think part of the fun of playing through this game with everybody is sort of that initial surprise, right? So what are these again? Beef jerky and another flare. Be careful, fragile. There we go. And we've got an emergency procedures piece of paper manual thing. Anyways, in the event of an emergency. You didn't even mix up the right letters. It's emergency, you idiot. In the event of an emergency, just to clarify, I don't intentionally mix up letters. It just happens naturally, and this time here I figured I would try to capitalize on it, and I screwed up. So, anyways. All mine workers are asked to follow the standard emergency procedure, detailed in the leaflet provided. Rescue services will already be on their way, and so under no circumstances should employees attempt to aid colleagues themselves, or contact the emergency services. How do you know if the emergency services are actually on their way? Like, what if they're not? You should probably contact the emergency services. I don't know. This code sheet is provided for use in the extremely unlikely event that you are trapped in the mine, with no way in which to signal or otherwise contact the emergency crews. In this scenario, you should ensure the stability of surrounding environment by gently tapping and feeling the rock. Once you feel certain that there is no risk of rock slide, check to see if you have any form of communications device at hand, and attempt to send a distress signal using this code sheet. Didn't they just say not to contact emergency services? 3. Should such a device be unavailable or damaged, begin firmly tapping on a message on the wall of the cave. Rescue crews will hear you and arrive promptly to dig you out. Help! I need help. Alright. And we got Morse code reference. We will need this for later. Luckily, I've already got that written down, so we'll need to know some Morse code for somewhere else in the game. I wonder. Actually, I don't. Like I said, Oh, and I got a broom. Can't remember if I got that last time. Maybe it's a good thing everything crashed and screwed up on me. Well, it didn't really crash. It was just... It was terrible. Anyways. Am I going the right way? I think I'm going the right way. We walk into this room here, and we have a radio. So let's look at this radio. That noise, for some reason, I really don't like it. I've got to get a grip. It's just static, buddy. Let's, take a look around. There's a piece of paper here. What does this say? Let's read the foreman's warning first. Man, this is loud. Boys, I'd come have a word with you myself, but I've got more important things to do than piss about making sure you're all doing your jobs properly. Now, I know there's a certain amount of camaraderie between you lot, playing pranks and jokes on each other. It comes with the territory, and that's fine. So long as you don't add me to your list. God knows you need something to keep you entertained down here. However, you all know full well that Penrose has very deep-seated issues with his height. So anyone who thought it'd be a good idea to sabotage his generator and hide all the spare fuses on the top shelf of the storeroom would quite clearly need his head examined. You get me? In other news, Jones, I want that inventory done yesterday. And the rest of you, it's not all fun and games, you hear? On a serious note, another radio's gone missing. And you better hope to God that means that one of you's lost it. Because stealing ain't a pretty word in my book. It's the third one this month, which means the amnesty is coming clean. Oncoming clean is fast coming to a close. Then there'll be repercussions. Got it. What's strange is you're all supposed to be working in pairs, so nobody should be able to get their hands on a radio without the others spotting it. When I find out who's responsible, I'm gonna find out how they got away with it so long. Then I'm gonna fling them out into the snow and leave them there. They'll just disappear into the night, just like all those radios. Harvard, lead mine foreman. Alright, so I was actually thinking about that. I was like, why the heck would the fuse not be in the box, but be on the top shelf earlier? And then I read this and I was like, oh, I get it. So they went and explained why that puzzle's there in the first place. So I thought that was neat. Alright. So now that we've got that, let's go ahead and grab this radio. The comm radio. And what happens when we have the radio? That beeping coming from the speakers. Maybe there's someone out there after all. And you have this constant tune going on. Luckily, like I said, I've already played through this part, so I already have the answer to what the Morse code is, so I don't have to do that for you guys on screen. Basically, it spells out 5738. It's a code. Gee, I wonder where we might have seen a keypad before. That's right! We're right in front of where the dog is patrolling. So now we know where the key code thing is. Now we just need to get the generator running so that we can get through to that area. So let's go ahead and do that. The radio will stop beeping when you leave that room, and I'm assuming that's probably because, excuse me, doing that deep voice there kind of messed with my throat a little bit. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh, my thinking is probably because there's an antenna or some sort of device that's able to get an outside signal, because we're this far underground and stuff. It doesn't make sense that, you know, a radio would be functioning down at this depth. Although it's likely that the signal we're getting is coming from inside. I took a wrong turn. Wow. I just summarized up basically almost an hour's worth of me running around trying to solve puzzles and stuff in 11 minutes. I feel like there was a little bit of the charm and stuff missing, though. Alright, so now we have everything we need. Well, almost everything we need. To get the generator going. Wait a second. Notes. Foreman's warning. Did I? Oh no, here they are. I was like, wait a second. I know there's some stuff I'm missing. For example, batteries. I got 86% battery life left in my flashlight. So let's grab this, and that'll increase it by 10%. And as we can see here, that's up to 96. So I won't be grabbing the other batteries until I get at least below 90% on my batteries. But this is what we needed to read. It's the manual for the generator. Congratulations on your purchase from the Type 7 product line. We are certain that you will be pleased with your new petrol-driven electrical backup system. Below are highlighted just a few of the added and improved features of the 7G model. Avoid personal wear and tear. The wind-up startup motor has been replaced with a battery-driven unit. Grease in the industrial workplace can be an accident-inducing insurance nightmare, so enjoy the new increased grease control system. Electrical insulation can be expensive to install and maintain, so the economical 7G basic model arrives without. And much, much more. Order now and we'll throw in this quick start guide. Ensure the area surrounding the 7G is clear of equipment and personnel in case of overheating. Connect and confirm secondary flow by turning appropriate valve. Then we turn on the cooling system to avoid overheating. Release excess steam until pressure is within safe limits. Begin grease flow, ensuring leakage is minimal. And turn the main valve and confirm primary flow. Then you pull the main operation hammer. Yes, pull the main operation lever, and then check energy output. Your unit should now be fully functional. All right. So we got the manual, and this is the generator. We know we need to get this thing going. So there's different symbols on it. I don't think we looked at this last time, so I'll go ahead and show you these symbols before we solve this puzzle. It could be the letter I, or if we go over a little bit more, we see this slightly rubbed out symbol. The symbol's worn out, but I should be able to work out what this does. Yes, it's actually two lines. They're Roman numerals. So this is secondary. This is primary. I'm so smart. We have two squiggly lines. This is the snake valve. A symbol for water. Sorry, that's the water valve. Then what's this? Could be hydraulics. At any rate, it's some sort of fluid control. I'm gonna say grease. This is the snake valve. I'm definitely at a loss on this one. I'm gonna guess that's steam, actually. So, first steps, let's refer back to our manual. Generator manual. Let's see. The first step is ensure the area surrounding the 7G is clear of equipment and personnel in case of overheating. We're fine. I don't think anything's over there. Connect and confirm secondary flow by turning appropriate valve. All right. Secondary flow. That would be this one right here. So let's go ahead and turn this sucker. Nothing seems to be working. Let's try something here. There, blind experimentation never achieves anything. I've just jotted down a note, just in case. And there we have it, a graphical glitch. The stupid note thing is stuck on the screen again. Yep. Give me a second, guys. Let's see if I'll see if I can't fix that. All right, we're back. I managed to fix it in mid-recording. Seriously, this game is a nightmare to record for some reason. Anyways, we pulled the lever. Nothing really happened. Well, this is the first thing that we notice here, though, is this. That should have sparked the starter motor. I suppose it can't. I can't get by without a battery after all. We need a battery. Now, last time I spent, I want to say, like I said, half an hour to trying to find out where on earth am I going to find a battery. I ran around all over the complex, looking all over, until I finally said, wait a second. Generator spare parts. Batteries. So, we've got to get this sucker open. And hint, you can't do it with the pickaxe. But what you can do, you can drop it in this deep, dark hole. Now, oh, that's right, I haven't shown you the inside of the hole. Well, we'll see that shortly, because it's just a hole. So for the longest time, I was like, why is there a hole here? There's got to be a reason for that. So we'll break down the safety thing, grab the box, and ta-da! Battery! Oh, that was absolutely aggravating. I spent so much time trying to figure out how on where to find the battery for one thing, and then when I finally discovered, oh, there it is, that it is, you know, just kind of just sort of came to. But I ran down in this hole so many times. I'm like, there's got to be something down here, and there's our battery. There's voices in my head. So we grab the battery and we head back up the ladder. Once again, I'm impressed, but okay. I was trying to be cocky there. I was like, look, I can go up the stairs with a glow stick and a pickaxe in my hand. Evidently, when you pull out the pickaxe on the way up the ladder, you fall down and it hurts. Let me see, what's my health at? I'm as fit as can be expected. Alright, so I didn't hurt too much. Let's slap that battery in there. Okay, battery in, starter motor functional. We should be set. Oh yeah. Alright, so once again, let's go ahead and... there we go. Turned on number 2 first, right? I think that's what the manual said. Okay. Let's see. Connect to confirm secondary flow, yes. Turn on cooling system to avoid overheating. I'm going to assume that's probably maybe the water. So let's turn this on. I would think water flow, right? Maybe. I don't know. Release excess steam until pressure is within safe limits. So we'll go with the vertical snakes. Okay, so we'll say vertical snakes, then drop of grease. And then primary flow. So we'll go ahead, vertical snakes. Then we turn on the grease. Then primary flow. I'm a little bit curious though. If it was rubbed out, yeah, that would have to be scratches. Because if it was just rubbed out, the light would shine through regardless, right? Because it's not like you can rub out a light. Anyways, everything looks like it's on and it's ready to rock. So let's go ahead and pull the lever. At this generator's age, it's a wonder it sparks at all. It's probably just the power surge. I should check the fuse box. I've jotted down a note just in case. Oh no! A blown fuse! Whatever shall we do? Oh look, I just happen to have a spare fuse in my pocket. We should finally be ready now, provided this fuse holds out, that is. Alright. Oh, and it's stuck on the screen again. Ugh! Let there be light. Awesome! Alright, so we got the generator running. I'm gonna go ahead and save my game. It feels as if I'm leaving my body for just a moment, but not just hovering around. It's like I go someplace. What are these things? They're alien lanterns. Alright, everybody. We pretty much caught up with what I did over the past hour of gameplay footage that was lost. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stop here. Well, actually, you know what? This doesn't seem to be any graphical glitches, but I'm going to stop here anyways. It's easier for editing when things are in smaller chunks anyways, so we're going to stop things here. If you like this content and you like this video, let me know. Leave me a like. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike. Either way, let me know what you thought, and, you know, interact with me here. Yeah, next time we're going to go punch the key into the code thing and try to get past that dog and see what lies deeper within the mine. But until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.